Go around.
Congratulations on your graduation, the start of a bright future, a future that Macquarie University wants to share with you. As a graduate, you are now part of our alumni community, a vast connected network that spans the globe, with thought leadership and networking events, locally and around the world, where you can connect with other alumni, find a future employer or employee. Also, as part of the alumni community, you have access to a wide range of benefits, including special discounts, free access to the library for life, an alumni e-magazine, special events, networks, and career and professional development opportunities. We celebrate and champion our graduate stories and achievements, so stay connected and stay informed. Graduation is an amazing milestone and one step on a lifelong partnership with Macquarie. That's you to the power of us. Stay connected by letting us know where your journey takes you. Simply update your details at mq.edu.au/alumni.
Can you hear me? Yes, it's working. Yeah. Welcome to this evening's graduation ceremony, the third for today. I don't know how many have come through today, it must be in the hundreds, obviously. My congratulations to you. There's a culmination of all the hard work that you've put in. 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, 7 years, 8 years for a doctorate, but well done. A few things happening, a few things I'll go through that the sort of processes that you folk will go through and have to put up with, least of all me. But this is your big day, so we try to make it the best for you and help you enjoy it, because it's a joyful day. It's one of those days in your life, particularly if you're studying, that you must attend. You must be part of it, as your family will be as well. And they'll get just as much joy out of being here as you will, because I'm sure they've had a big helping hand in your work, your study, and keeping you going. Pizzas at night, coffee whenever you want it, all that sort of stuff. But I'll give you my hearty congratulations. So we'll start today with the academic procession coming through the back door. They'll take their positions on stage. You'll be asked to stand for that. And they'll take their positions on stage. The national anthem will be played, and we invite you to join in the singing, and we ask that you remove your trenches. Okay, put them back on at the end, tattle on the left. If you're worried about what it might do to your hairstyle, don't, because there'll be some women around the back who'll sort all that out for you. They won't be doing perms and all that sort of stuff, but they'll help you get your locks and your hair settled, okay, and tucked in if it has to be. And those are very tight-fitting scalps, aren't they? So you sit down, put this back on. This is on the left, okay? It's on the left now. And if you put it back on, you can see the tassel, so you can put it on the right way anyway. So there'll then be a welcome to country from Uncle Chris Tobin. I haven't seen him tonight, but I'm sure he'll be here. And he'll give you a welcome to country from this lectern. The acting registrar will then introduce the presiding officer. And she will address you as the Deputy Chancellor, or Deputy Chancellor, Yes, Deputy Chancellor. And she will address you from this lectern, tell you how good Macquarie is, how many students have passed through here and how many are spread around the world. Thousands. No, not quite thousands, but a lot. And basically then congratulate you for graduating or for being in the position where you can graduate. So a lot of people can't come to graduations because they finish their studies, they travel all over the place, particularly go overseas, go back home after they finish their degrees and things like that. So the presiding officer, I'll get all this mixed up, presiding officer will talk to you, address you. Then she will introduce the occasional speaker. Occasional speaker is like a guest speaker. It's just another name. And they'll come across from that chair. They will address you from here. And then comes the important part. It's when you change from graduands to graduates. Now, I know some of you have probably graduated, some, if not here, somewhere else. But for the purpose of tonight, we still call you graduands. That's NDS at the end. You'll change to graduates, TES, shortly. So you'll be asked to stand. Presiding officer will seek assurance from the acting registrar that you've satisfied all the requirements for the award of your degree. And seeing you sitting here, I assume you have. So, as I say, you'll be asked to stand. Presiding officer will confer your degrees upon you. And at the same time, confers the degrees upon those who can't be here for whatever reason. So then you'll sit down. Someone will collect the last row. Oh, no, mobile phones. You've got them? You should have had them to get in here, unless you had it on a bit of paper. But shortly, that's important what you do with those later. Well, I'll say it now. Don't leave anything behind when you get up and go around the back. Okay, bring it with you, and I'll explain how we can deal with that. So someone collect the last row. You'll go around the back. I'll be there, and you'll get one of these. Your name appears in that window, and with your phone, what we do is we'll put that there in your left hand, because you need your right hand for saluting, I suppose. We put the phone in the back here, okay? If you have a pocket, please put it in your pocket. It's not much point trying to hold it if you don't have to. So, as I say, we'll give you that. Your phone will be at the back. So your name is checked, of course. You'll be then asked to walk up the ramp behind that, where that gap is, and somebody will check your name again. So we have to make sure that you are the person in the sequence. You'll be then asked to walk across to the lectern on your right. That's where the presenting officer will be. Presenting officer will read your name. Now, Masters of Research tonight? Any? One, and a doctorate. Something just slightly happens different for you folk. The presenting officer will read your name and then acknowledge you by doing that. And we ask you to reciprocate, so you just do that. Okay, don't worry if you miss it, because it's a little bit higher than normal you think it is, particularly those sorts of trenches. Now, with the Master of Research and the doctorate, presenting officer will read your name, but also read the title of your thesis. So wait till that's finished before you walk across. Okay? So you've done this, you've walked across to a point here. This is where your photograph will be taken. There's 2 crosses on the floor. We ask you to hold it like that so it can be part of the photograph. Okay? Now if you walk across here, you get halfway across and you think, oh, I didn't do that. Don't worry. You don't have to go back and have another go. Just keep walking across. Okay? Now the other point I need to make is the photograph here is your official graduation photograph. Now, I'll put emphasis on the official. Okay, so make sure it's the best photograph that's ever been taken of you. And the main thing is smile, okay? Because if you go around the back and you call up yours, because you'll get a card at the end here with a number on it, which is your number for them to find your photograph on their computers. And if you look at it and you say, I don't like that, you can't come back up here and have another go. Okay? So it's one off only. When you're finished, walk off here, go through that gap. Now I emphasise, go through that gap. You notice this red rope, if you want to call it a rope? We had to put that up there because a couple of people wanted to jump off the side. It's not funny, they did. And they happened to be women with high heels. Fortunately, no damage was done to their high heels or to them. But we put that up, still people wanted to jump over the side. I ask you, these are people with degrees. And they still wanted to jump over the side. Anyway, so look, go down here, down the ramp. As I say, you'll get a card with a number on it. It doesn't correspond. I don't know if it corresponds with your seat or not. No, I don't think it does. It's just number 1, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Down there, go back to your seat. Somebody will help you with the row. And what I ask is that when you find that row, walk along to the next empty seat. You certainly, most certainly won't be in the same seat that you are in now, except our young lady over here with a doctorate. She's allowed to have that seat when she comes back. Now all you people remember that, okay? We don't want to have a fight here about who sits at the end, okay? That's the privilege of being a doctor, okay? So come back, take a seat in the row. You may not be in the same row, okay, but just take a next empty seat. So you've all sat down. One of you fine folk will give the graduate speaker's address. Is that person here? Just give me a little wave. Oh, found it. Good. That saves me nominating. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe. Anyone here did? So, yes, we've got a graduate speakers down the back. And I guess you've been told that when you get back, you sit here. Where's the graduate speaker? Sit here when you come down, okay? Because you've got to get up straight away virtually and give the graduate speaker's address from here. Then there'll be a musical interlude and the presiding officer will close the ceremony. They'll leave the hall down the centre aisle. Graduates, if you could follow 2 rows at a time, okay, and follow them out through the centre door, around the back, and light refreshments. Now, one other thing about mobile phones, please, on stage, there'll be no selfies, okay? Have as many selfies as you like outside with your family, but not here, please. Okay, it just spoils it a little bit. I think that's about it. Mobile phones turned off. Turn off on silent. I'll have to say it again shortly to people over there. So make sure they're on silent, and that'd be great. Look, thanks very much. Enjoy tonight. Okay, make the most of it. Might only be one, your first and maybe your last, who knows. But enjoy tonight and have a very, very good time. Cheers.
Experience. It's the teacher of all things. Its lessons propel you forward to overcome obstacles and learn how far you can go. It's what makes you, you. And it's at the heart of every Macquarie University degree. It means you can combine virtual and on-campus learning and personalise your degree. With courses co-created by industry leaders and degrees with inbuilt internships, you learn directly from those with experience. When you're powered by our collective, you get the experience you need to get ahead. You become more than just you. You become you to the power of us. Macquarie University.
When you graduate from Macquarie University, you become part of our alumni community. A vast connected network that spans the globe, with thought leadership and networking events locally and around the world, where you can connect with other alumni, find a future employer or employee. Also, as part of the alumni community, you have access to a wide range of benefits, including special discounts, free access to the library for life, an alumni e-magazine, special events, networks, and career and professional development opportunities. We celebrate and champion our graduate stories and achievements, so stay connected and stay informed. That's you to the power of us. Stay connected by letting us know where your journey takes you. Simply update your details at mq.edu.au/alumni.
Welcome. I've welcomed the graduates before, but I'll welcome family and friends to join in this special occasion. I need to run through a few housekeeping matters. Please make sure all mobile phones have been turned to silent. I appreciate that. You're welcome to take photographs, but we ask that you don't stand and impede the view of people behind, nor walk up and down the centre aisle, nor approach the stage at any time. If you have left things in the cloakroom, make sure you collect those at the end of the day. Excuse me. Tonight's ceremony will be streamed live on Macquarie University's YouTube channel. And the feedback we've had on that it's a great, not invention, but a great thing to do, because overseas they really look at it. There's a lot of family can't come from overseas to participate, so they watch it on their iPads or their televisions or their desktop computers, wherever, maybe on their phones as well. But they do appreciate it. If we need to evacuate for any reason, please follow the directions of the security staff. They'll be here if we need them. And before I finish, there's facilities for family portraits around the back. Some of you may have discovered the room. Excuse me. It's directly behind the stage, but you have to go out to get there. Okay, you can't walk through here. That's about it, I think. I said make sure your phones are turned to silent, didn't I? Good. I'm sure there's something I've forgotten. Can anyone tell me what I've forgotten? Oh dear. No, you don't know. How am I to know? Yeah. My mind has just gone blank. And this is my third time today. Not with my mind going blank, but with my third time getting up here. My mind goes blank a lot of the times, especially with names. Faces I'm good at, but names I'm terrible. Always have been. I know the names of my children, but don't ask me other names. I don't even know his name. I've been told, but I've forgotten. Still waiting. I started telling a story the other day and I got stopped halfway through, which was disappointing. And I couldn't continue at the next session because I had no idea what I'm talking about. I'm being silly. Okay. Shortly, the official party will enter the graduation hall. They take their positions on stage. Advance Australia Fair will be played, and we invite you to join in the singing of the national anthem. If you're able, please stand for the academic procession.
we see. Our land abounds in nature's gifts of beauty rich and rare. In history's page, let every stage advance Australia fair. In joyful strains then let us sing, advance Australia fair.
Please be seated. Distinguished guests and graduates, I would like to invite Uncle Chris Tobin, representative of the Darug people, to offer the traditional acknowledgement of country.
Thank you. Budri Warragul, everyone, good evening, and Nalawa, welcome. We begin tonight's celebration by acknowledging that we gather here together in Wallamata, the traditional country of the Darug people and ancestral clan lands of the Wallamedigal, the Snapperfish people. I wish to pay my respects to those that have gone before us, our elders and our ancestors, and to thank the University for the invitation to join you in this quietly significant thing we do as an acknowledgement of country. For me, it is one of the beautiful and powerful things we do in contemporary Australia. It's an opportunity to pay our respects to Aboriginal Australia and also affirm ourselves as a nation or a community that cares about what is right and works together for the common purpose of the social and environmental healing of our country. My family, in fact, descend from Yarramundi, a respected elder and cleverman from the neighbouring Burrabarongal clan during the early years of colonisation. He saw that our survival in this new world could best be secured if we could learn more about it. So he enrolled his daughter, Bullangai, or Maria as she is known, into the Native Institute, a school set up in 1815 by Governor Macquarie, offering formal education to Aboriginal children. Maria studied there for several years and used her newly acquired skills to lobby and eventually secure some land for herself and her family out along the Richmond Road. Other Aboriginal families soon joined them, seeking refuge there during the brutal displacement of Aboriginal people throughout the 1800s. And the place became known as the Blackstown, where the present-day city of Blacktown gets its name. We are very proud of her, as I'm sure your families are of you here tonight. And with good reason. Your success is our success. Your advancement, our advancement. Now, that was probably better understood in more traditional times when camp groups were smaller and clans abided by strict sharing laws, which meant the food that you caught and brought back was distributed throughout the rest of the camp. Your skills and good fortune were thus enjoyed by all. Your efforts literally nourished the rest of the community, and you in turn were looked after by them. Yes, we can live quite beautifully when we work together. Our Aboriginal ancestors certainly lived well in many respects, and I use occasions like this to offer them to yourselves as a model or a benchmark on how good to expect our lives today. You see, when Captain Cook arrived here a little over 250 years ago, he described the people he encountered as one of the happiest people he'd met. They owned nothing, he wrote, but the tools they carried. They were mostly naked, made their shelters from the bark of trees without cutting them down, and fed their families from the earth without excessive tilling or clearing. There was no slavery, no rich and poor, no homelessness, no armies, no mortgages, no rents. We were doing all right. People cooperated to collect the resources that were needed, which were then shared out according to strict Aboriginal law. Our lands were maintained in their natural state through fire and responsible harvesting. Our rivers and waterways kept clean and unpolluted, with people drinking out of them as they have done here in Wallamata for the past 20,000 years. So please consider this is not an ideal or a dream yet to be realised. This is normal life for us, and for the longest time. And there's no good reason why we should expect less for ourselves and our children than what our ancestors enjoyed. admittedly, there's a lot more of us. However, we are a clever people, and it's still the way to go. So graduates, I would say expect great and wonderful things from your life. Life is good, we are naturally happy, and normally very good at looking after each other and the earth. I would just ask that you share your skills with the rest of us where you can, and keep following that beautiful spirit within you that got you this far. Do this, and I'm confident we can put together a world we can be proud of and a future that is worthy of our children. We can all do our bit. I'll do mine by winding up and letting you graduate. Just want to say congratulations to all of you and all the best in our collective futures. Thank you.
Distinguished guests, I'm pleased to introduce Deputy Chancellor of Macquarie University, Louise Mason.
Thank you, Chris, for your wonderful acknowledgement of country. Colleagues, guests, families and friends of our graduands, and most importantly, all our graduands. It is my great pleasure to welcome you here today to this graduation ceremony. It is our hope that today is a very happy and memorable occasion for everyone. I think I can hear we have some small children and even babies here. Don't worry if they cry out, let them run around, don't leave. They're our students of tomorrow and we expect them to be Macquarie University students. Today is a milestone day. Today we celebrate the wonderful achievements of those of you about to graduate. Completing a degree is never easy. It requires an intelligent and inquiring mind, determination and perseverance, and you've made many sacrifices along the way. You've worked very hard to get to this point, and you should feel proud of what you've accomplished. We as a university are just as proud of your achievements, and I'm pleased to be able to congratulate each and every one of you. I also want to especially welcome the families, supporters and friends of our graduands here with us as invited guests. The fact that you have been invited by one of our graduands to share in one of the greatest days of their lives is proof positive that you've been an important influence. So to our invited guests, congratulations and thank you for celebrating with us. Our graduands may not realise it, but you're about to participate in one of the oldest of Europe's social rituals. If you were to pick a date, say 1500 AD, and look to see what social institutions were around and are still around today, you'd find only about 60, including the Roman Catholic Church, the parliaments of England, Iceland and Isle of Man, and 6 Swiss cantons. All the rest are universities. In fact, graduation ceremonies are even older than that. For more than 800 years, graduates have been donning gowns just like the ones you're wearing and participating in ceremonies just like this one. And since those earliest graduations, the ceremony has remained almost unchanged, a defining feature in the life of every university and its students. We all realise that Macquarie is not one of those ancient universities. We're only 62 years old. And though we're among the youngest universities in the world, we are very proud to take part in this time-honoured ceremony today. We all know that youth has its advantages. Macquarie is a very modern and outward-looking university. We enjoy an enviable reputation for world-leading research excellence, research engagement and impact. We are continually progressing by extending our research, partnerships, course offerings and facilities. We have a proud tradition of innovation and discovery, and our pioneering approach is built upon a collaborative and connected learning community. It's a very exciting time for Macquarie University amidst much change, as the vision for this remarkable campus continues to unfold. No doubt you would have witnessed all the development as you arrived here today. We also have more than 247,000 graduates living in over 150 countries. It's very clear we're looking forward and we're on the move, and so are each of you. Some of the things we all value so much about Macquarie, however, will not change. When I was a student here and during my time on council, a defining feature of Macquarie was and remains the friendliness and inclusiveness of our staff and students. This is inherent to our culture and it will always be so. And remember, you will always be welcome. Macquarie University will always be a leader in teaching and learning, and a leader in the accumulation of wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. However, our collective journey is about building community, where we have shared values, where we share things in common, and where we care about each other, even when our points of view on some matters might diverge. In other words, we are an ideal community of scholars. Distinguished guests, academic and professional colleagues, and most importantly, our graduands, I offer you the warmest of welcomes to Macquarie University today. In just a few minutes, it will be my very great honour to confer your degrees upon you and welcome you as lifelong members of that community of scholars we proudly call Macquarie University. But first, it's my pleasure to introduce our occasional speaker, Alastair G. Alastair completed arts law degrees at Macquarie in the late 90s. After a stint as a commercial lawyer, he has spent the last 20 years working for NGOs on armed violence reduction, humanitarian assistance and international development. He was the CEO of Act for Peace for over a decade and has held leadership roles with the Institute for Economics and Peace, the Sydney Peace Foundation, the Refugee Advice and Casework Service, the Australian Council for International Development, Make Poverty History and the Border Consortium. In 2012, he co-founded the Centre for Armed Violence Reduction, which is now developing systems with over 20 countries in Africa, Latin America and the Pacific. The Centre partners with and its headquarters are within Macquarie University. I now invite you to welcome Alastair G.
Thank you very much, Presiding Officer, and I'd like to acknowledge members of the faculty, staff, parents, distinguished guests, and traditional custodians of the land we're on, the Wallumattagal people of the Darug Nation, and especially to any interns that I've had who are here today. I'm not at all surprised that you managed to graduate. Graduands, congratulations. You made it. You've learnt all there is to know, and there is very little that I can pass on now. But I do have one short, simple message. That is, get good. Get good to everyone. That is all I have to say. Now, by this, I don't mean become good at whatever it is you choose to be. This isn't a Max Weber or a Martin Luther work ethic lecture. I also don't mean become a good person. This is Macquarie, not ACU. Though I am sorry to say that your life will become more boring now, so by virtue of a lack of opportunity for mischief, you will probably become a better person. And I certainly do not mean go and get a good job like your parents are hoping you will right now. What I mean is get yourself into the goodness industry. That is international service. It includes the sorts of things you've been trained on. It is international development, humanitarian work, security work, peace work. It is many things. It is simply important service where needed most. And it is basically the opposite of the wellness industry. There, it's for people who want to live, look, and feel well. In the goodness industry, it'll make you look haggard, tired, and grey. I am 25. But what it is that international studies has set you up for. Do not sell out now, or if you do, sell out for a short period, hone your skills, and then come back when you're going to be good. Join the good in good time. You should do it because it's worth it, and one day it will make you happy, I expect. Most of my uni friends are still lawyers and investment bankers, and pretty soon I'm sure they are going to have big midlife crises where they are going to stare into the nothingness, the abyss of their careers and cry into their Audis. I probably should welcome any lawyers and investment bankers we have here. I might have ruined your fundraising, so apologies for that. We can edit that out of the video at least. But don't edit this next bit, because now I'm actually getting to a point. So how to get into the goodness industry? Now, some of you will be lucky and get straight in. Some of you will find it hard. Smaller NGOs often don't employ people under mid-30s or if they have less than 10 years of experience. You'll be up against people, hundreds of applicants, even in low-paying jobs, people who have spent decades in war-torn countries and who speak multiple languages. But I can offer you some shortcuts. I got my big break in the goodness industry because I was going bald and people thought I was older than I was. So I suggest to all of you, go and shave a bald patch tonight. Some of you are okay. I saw when you took your hats off. You'll be just fine. You're ready to go now. The other tip is make sure that your prospective employer thinks you are exclusively passionate about them, and do that for every person you're applying for. The greatest fear that NGOs have is that they will spend several years training you up to finally become useful, and then you will leave. So if they think you're a level 4 clinger that will stick to them, that will make them happy. The other thing is to get some practice at grant applications. Cash is king in NGOs. And it doesn't matter that you won't win them all. I saw Roger Federer give a graduation address, somewhat unexpectedly. He said how he won 80% of his matches, even though he lost nearly 50% of his points. And it's the same for grant applications. You will lose more than 50% of them. The important thing is that on 80% of the time, you beat World Vision. Now, what to do once you're in the good? And that is, in the good, we need people who are going to work long and hard at solving crises, solving problems at scale. There's plenty of people in there who are very good at rolling out their grant, the juggling, keeping things going at a smaller scale and creating the best value that they can. That's the bread and butter of the industry. But what's really needed are the large-scale impacts. You don't need to be a genius for it, but it is trickier in the goodness industry than it is, say, working in a corporate. There you can get investors to give you millions of dollars on the hope of a massive return. In NGOs, you kind of have to build on the fly and demonstrate and deploy as you go, piecing together small grants. It's kind of like in the Lego movie when they're falling and trying to build a Lego aeroplane. But there's plenty of opportunity and some great people who have gone before you. You shouldn't just start off trying to save the world. Don't just focus on one problem or one solution. Be a student of the world. Be a constant learning, interested in what is going on, and most importantly, dedicated. Like Tony Ronaldo, he was an Australian who, like many other people, 40 odd years ago was failing at his tree planting programs in the Sahel. He noticed one day driving past a small shrub growing up in barren ground, and went over, realised that was growing out of a tree stump underground, and then discovered whole root systems that people didn't know existed. From there, he started a program called FMNR, which has now developed into forests and agricultural areas, millions of hectares across the Sahel. He's been going at it for over 40 years. Or be like Cleona Raleigh, who turned her thesis scraping violence data from newspapers in a few West African countries into a global system that is now the leading way of determining the localised violence that can escalate into larger scale civil war in every country. It is the number one risk system for violence. Or be like Scott O'Neill, again, an Australian who was working on mosquito control, read a paper about a particular bacteria that was exploded like popcorn, and he applied that to one of the world's most deadliest mosquitoes, and it indeed stops that mosquito from passing on diseases like dengue. There's now tens of millions of people around the world who are healthy and alive because of that system. Whereas everyone else was trying to eradicate mosquitoes at small scale or offer bed nets, he has one factory in Brazil that produces 5 billion mosquitoes a year with these popcorn exploding bacteria inside it. So thinking outside the box, thinking at scale. And finally, Boyan Slat, some of you might have known, he was still a teenager when he thought about how to significantly reduce ocean plastic. He's probably best known for the giant scoops, the giant nets that they have trawling around the Great Pacific Garbage Patch. What I think is most impressive is the very simple and obvious idea of deploying interceptors in the rivers around the world, often small estuaries, that feed the most garbage into the ocean. So his systems have collected over 50 million kilograms of plastic from oceans and rivers in the last few years. Now, at the Centre for Armed Violence Reduction, we are trying to develop systems, 2 systems in particular, at large scale. One's called Arms Tracker, the other is called SHIELD. We are certainly a long way off these other examples that I've told you, but we are determined to get there. Not because we are particularly geniuses, but, or that hopefully it's not because we're delusional either, but it is because we want to get good. And I hope you will join me in that. Everyone, international studies forever. Congratulations.
Thank you, Alastair, for the humour, but most importantly for really inspiring stories and words. I have just made a note though, probably won't invite you to speak at the Faculty of Law graduation. As Deputy Chancellor of Macquarie University, I especially look forward to presiding at ceremonies such as today's and conferring degrees on those who have complied with the university's requirements for such awards. I now call on our Acting Registrar, Professor Leanne Piggott, to formally certify the eligibility of those who have met the requirements for these awards.
Deputy Chancellor, I certify that all of the graduates being presented here today and those who are absent have satisfied the requirements of the Academic Senate for the degrees they are to be awarded. Would all candidates for admission to degrees please stand?
In the name of the Macquarie University Council and by my authority as Deputy Chancellor of Macquarie University, I admit each of you present and those who are absent to the degrees for which you have qualified. Congratulations.
Graduates, please be seated. Deputy Chancellor, the graduates at this ceremony are from the Faculty of Arts. I now call on Professor Julian Drugan, Head of School of International Studies at the Faculty of Arts, to present the graduates. Professor Drugan.
Deputy Chancellor, the graduates at this ceremony are from the Faculty of Arts. Students and staff from the Faculty of Arts develop critical, inquiring and curious minds. They work together within and across disciplinary boundaries to ask questions about socially complex problems. They identify paths of research, analyse and communicate ideas in creative formats, and reflect on the skills and knowledge they need in order to understand the world, past, present and future. Students are encouraged to use their skills and talents to connect with local and global communities. This faculty includes research and study areas in ancient history, anthropology, education, English, geography and planning, Indigenous studies, international studies, law, media, music, communication and cultural studies, modern history, politics and international relations, philosophy, sociology, security studies and criminology. Through transformative education, Faculty of Arts graduates are equipped to face societal challenges with a deep evaluative mind, strong reasoning, and a well-established ethical compass. They explore their creativity and passions while developing transferable skills like communication, critical thinking, and digital literacy. These skills are extremely sought after by employers. To our graduates, as you reflect on the last few years, I'm sure you'll all agree that Macquarie University is home to a wonderful community of people. The relationships and networks you have formed will continue to serve you well into the future as professional contacts, as academic mentors, and lifelong friendships. Thank you. Deputy Chancellor, I present to you the graduates from the Faculty of Arts who have admitted to degrees or awarded diplomas. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Diploma of Language, Croatian, Deborah Gavranic. John Commandiner. Maria Commandiner. Denisha Kustura. Anna Perich. Catherine Sabliak. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Diploma of Languages, Modern Greek, Glenn Smith. Iona Trimis. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of Security Studies. Tanishka Danish Shah. Cassie Wilson. I present the graduate admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Arts with the degree Bachelor of Science, Emma Rogers. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Commerce and Bachelor of International Studies, Adriana Panzalopoulos. Emily Rowe. Julia Truman. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Commerce and Bachelor of Security Studies, Sarah Angel. Cameron Brindell. Sanya Chaw. Gregory Gotata. Amrit Singh. Lauren Vanderwaals. Rui Zankur. I present the graduate admitted to the degree of Bachelor of International Studies and Bachelor of Social Science, Rita Ansari. I present the graduate admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Security Studies and Bachelor of International Studies, Maya Turner. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Arts, Rebecca Bruta. James Browning. Zach Burton. Kaishlin Shana Chen. Zachary Clark. Grace Colville. Tara Combo. Jacob Dissing. Hitakshi Godal. Eliana Godfrey. Sarah Hunter. Madeline Hyde. Christina Kalush. Jordan Keane. Robin Kanyep. Aaron Hong Hee Lam Nguyen. Sanghuan Lee. Genevieve Lovely. Sinead Malloy. Leilani Mauricio. Kanchana Miaz. Darcy Mumford. Patrick O'Shea. Samantha Reeves. Recipient of the Macquarie University Award for Academic Excellence, Ruth Shilabia. Madeline Smith. Baran Sagut. Joanne Tehran. Olivia Thompson. Sifatullah Ulfat. Luke Waked. Olivia Walsh. Haoyun Xu. Mirei Yoshida. Xin Yu. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of International Studies. Matthew Laborde. Samuel Liu. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Security Studies. Liam Adderton. Fahid Al-Khayyam. Michael Baina Dojile. Ryan Bowyer. John Casey. Ronan Casey. George Cavassini. Eleanor Christiunici. Nectaria Christus. Tanya Cook. Tyler Cuthbert. Ashley de Courtney. Dayid Dinawi. Max Durant. Sherry Faith Edwin Rajkumar. Nicholas Esteban. Eric Falcocchio. Kaya Foran. Adelaide Fragiacomo. Perry Gagun Hume. Oliver George. Jack Glennan. Adam Green. Talia Gerbuz. Ruby Halford. Zachary Hall. Lara Krithansoth. Hugo Hughes. Caden Ilott. Benjamin Jackson. Braden Jones. Emma Keane. Archie Kennedy. Derwin Kim. Caitlin Kisan. Lambros Kosopoulos. Hamisha Lal. Latika. Connor Lawson. Helen Lee. Serena Lee. Leo Ma. Nikhil Melwani. Joshua Miron. Taylor Munro. Lydia Najon. Stella Nixon Tomko. Amina Noor. Siddharth Pandit. William Peake. Luke Poole. Ella Price. Rebecca Pug. Ramin. Michael Rasak. Lewis Robertson. Dominic Saliba. Ariba Samir. Jemima Signor. Joshua Shepherd. Oliver Slawski. Isaac Small. Daniel Soleimani. Anna Song. Kathy Standing. Gabriella Tuma. Owen Turner. Michaela Wilmot. Amani Zrika. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Security Studies and Master of Criminology. Alexi Bonete. Jewel Harding. Brandon Hay. Freya Hedger. Amy Searle. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Security Studies and Master of Cybersecurity Analysis. Anika Balero. Angus Denton. Peter Sakapetis. Charlotte Surgeon. Hazel Swadling. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Security Studies and Master of Intelligence. Lucy Boyd. Emily Davis. Hayley Hain. Ryan Cabiello. Michael Kokoviadis. Matteo Lucero. James Newbury. Sophie Severin. Amelie Skinner. Mason Taylor. Marco Tondini. Lana Vidakovic. I present the graduate admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Security Studies and Master of Security and Strategic Studies, Jasmine Ellery. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Master of Counterterrorism and Master of Intelligence, Benjamin Campy. Georgia L. Halou. Jessica Ma. I present the graduate admitted to the degree of Master of Counterterrorism and Master of Security and Strategic Studies, Zacchaeus Lloyd. I present the graduate admitted to the degree of Master of Criminology and Master of Cybersecurity Analysis, Cheng Sheng Blanco Wong. I present the graduates admitted to the degree of Master of Criminology and Master of Intelligence, Bernice Ang Zoe. Jinsha Ashok. Letizia Prite. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Master of Criminology and Master of Public and Social Policy, Ruby Barry. Mehul Singh. I present the graduate admitted to the degree of Master of Cybersecurity Analysis and Master of Intelligence, Luke Ebbs. I present the graduate admitted to the degree of Master of International Relations and Master of Public and Social Policy, Nastarin Nur Tahsin. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Master of Counter-Terrorism, Georgian D. Montemas. Callum Eason. Ronan Lipping. Cameron Lloyd. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Master of Criminology. Alice Caruso. Eliza Dodds. Sophie Kenny. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Master of Cybersecurity Analysis, Jamie Atkinson. Bella Hartas. I present the graduate admitted to the degree of Master of Intelligence, Declan Gray. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Master of International Relations, Lauren Kingma. Aaron Matthew Marasigan. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Master of Public and Social Policy, Angelique Lebumiov. Luke Scanlon. Therese Vahifale. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Master of Security and Strategic Studies, Nonsasak Aksansari. Ethan Patete. Joel Rutherford. Deputy Chancellor. A higher degree by research is awarded to a graduate who has successfully completed a program of study in which the defining characteristic is research. Our Master of Research is a 2-year full-time equivalent research training degree consisting of research-based coursework, postgraduate research training, and a major research project. Graduates have focused on a specific research topic to produce a thesis of up to 20,000 words in preparation to a doctoral degree. I present the graduate admitted to the degree of Master of Research in Arts, Hemanth Kumar Vijandla. For a thesis entitled The Shifting Role of Privacy insights into digital governance, societal trust, and the commodification of autonomy in the 21st century. The Doctor of Philosophy is awarded to graduates who have demonstrated the capacity to conduct research independently by forming a distinct contribution to the knowledge of the subject and to afford evidence of coherence and originality shown either by the discovery of new facts or by the exercise of independent critical power. I present the graduate admitted to the degree Doctor of Philosophy, Dr. Jennifer Williams, for a thesis entitled The Influence of Self-Efficiency and Intentions on Cybersecurity Behaviour. Deputy Chancellor, that completes this evening's presentation of the graduates from the Faculty of Arts.
Deputy Chancellor, I call on Zach Burton, who graduated with a Bachelor of Arts, to speak on behalf of the graduating group. Zach.
Deputy Chancellor, members of the University, fellow graduates and guests. I am very honoured and humbled to speak on behalf of the graduates today. Thank you to all staff, teaching and administrative, who have made today and our time at Macquarie possible. Look, it is a unique time to be a graduate. Rarely have we had to enter a world so distrustful of institutions, where public divisions are so visible and where falsehoods and bad faith actors can shape the public conversation. Like many of you, I'm sure, throughout my degree, I had to justify it. Often, to some, it wasn't enough to want to better understand the world or the systems around me. To my mind, this is the environment in which mistrust and misinformation take hold. I'm sure everyone in this room has felt the tension of that environment. As such, it can be tempting to switch off, to step away from the constant flow of information, anger, scandal, and often general incompetence in public life. At times, it does feel easier to avoid it altogether. But, if you will, look ahead. Beyond this room and our peers, there are not many left to stand up for academia, institutions, or public truth. It is a big ask and, granted, an abstract one. But to me, it falls to us, to our peers, and the like-minded, and that is to rebuild and earn public trust. I think the answer is actually simple. Lean in. Study more. Read, write, debate, analyse. Use what you have learned in your time here to pursue excellence, stand by truth, and shape new ideas. Let today be a celebration, but only a footnote in the long careers ahead of you all. Be the people who help restore trust, stability, excellence, and confidence in public life. Enjoy today and congratulations. Whatever comes next, I hope you meet with even more success than you've experienced so far. Thank you.
Zach, thank you for those incredibly relevant words, and congratulations to you on what you've achieved and to your proud family here in the front row. Well done.
que nul ne peut apprivoiser. Et c'est bien va qu'on l'appelle si lui convient de refuser. Rien n'éphémère sous prière, le pas, le bien, l'autre se tait. Et c'est l'autre que je préfère, il n'a rien dit, mais il me plaît. L'amour, 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 l'amour est enfant de poème. Il n'a jamais, jamais connu de loi. Si tu ne m'aimes pas, je t'aime. Si je t'aime, prends garde à toi. Si tu ne m'aimes pas, si tu ne m'aimes pas, je t'aime. Mais si je t'aime, si je t'aime, prends garde à toi. Si tu ne m'aimes pas, si tu ne m'aimes pas, je t'aime. Mais si je t'aime, si je t'aime, prends garde à toi. L'oiseau que tu croyais surprendre, bâti de lit, s'envola. L'amour est loin, tu peux l'attendre, tu ne l'attends plus, il est là. Tout autour de toi, vite, vite, il vient, s'en va, puis il revient. Tu crois le tenir, il t'évite, tu crois l'évite, il te tient. L'amour, 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 l'amour est enfant de bohème. Il n'a jamais, jamais connu de loi. Si tu ne m'aimes pas, je t'aime. Si je t'aime, prends garde à toi. Si tu ne m'aimes pas, si tu ne m'aimes pas, je t'aime. Mais si je t'aime, si je t'aime, prends garde à toi. Si tu ne m'aimes pas, si tu ne m'aimes pas, je t'aime. Mais si je t'aime, si je t'aime, prends garde à toi.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Yolanda Lorenzato from Coast Opera Australia. Please join me in thanking her again. Please also join me in thanking our musicians. On the organ, Heather Mowen-Boyd. And on the trumpet, Melanie McLaughlin. I would also like to take this opportunity to acknowledge and thank the representatives from our alumni community who have generously given up their time at every one of these graduation ceremonies to make sure that you all know what you're doing and that things run smoothly. Please join me in thanking them. And finally, please join me in thanking our technical team who ensure that these proceedings can be seen and heard around the world. We're live streamed around the world because there's a lot of people who unfortunately can't be here to see their friend or loved one graduate. So please join me in thanking them. Graduates, this ceremony marks a change in your relationship with Macquarie University, but it's certainly not the end of your association with us. From today onwards, you are now part of the bigger Macquarie family, that alumni network of 247,000 and who span across 150 countries. They welcome you to the fold. This is the beginning of the rest of your lives. We look forward to seeing you back on campus, to attend alumni events, to perhaps undertake further study, or simply to visit the campus and reminisce about the good times you spent here as a Macquarie University student. Graduates, the award of a university degree carries many opportunities and privileges, but like all privileges, it also carries responsibilities. I urge you to commit to lifelong learning and inquiry, to set ambitious goals for yourselves, to continue the hard work that has already brought you so far. Remember, you don't have to be Einstein to change the world. At Macquarie, we pride ourselves on developing each and every one of our students into engaged community citizens and leaders. So I urge you to always give thought to what you can do for others. Sometimes it doesn't have to be much to make a real difference in someone's life. A kind gesture or a kind word can mean an enormous amount. I challenge you to continue to exercise sound judgment and initiative, and to always be generous in offering practical advice and wisdom to those you meet. My hope is that, as graduates of Macquarie University, you will use what you have learned here, not only for your own benefit, but also for the betterment of our community. And in all you do, I charge you to uphold the good name of Macquarie University. It is also my hope that you always remember the people who have helped you along the way, many of whom are here with you today. To acknowledge their contribution and thank them, I'm going to ask you to do a few things. Firstly, could all our new graduates please stand? Please place those incredibly important testamers on your seats. And turn around and face your family and friends and give them a big round of applause. You can turn around now, but don't sit down just yet. Here on the dais are representatives of our academic staff who have supported you throughout your journey. Please join me in thanking them. Graduates, please remain standing, but do pick up the testamers. The official party will soon leave the courtyard, leave for the courtyard, followed by the graduates. As we do, our organist will play the traditional recessional music of graduation, which has been played at ceremonies over the centuries. Again, to our newest graduates of Macquarie University, my warmest congratulations and every best wish for futures filled with success, satisfaction, but most importantly, happiness. Now, might I ask everyone to please stand? I will lead the official party out, followed by the graduates, and then please join us for refreshments. Thank you all very much.